Welcome to BTB Fantasy Football. I'm Justin here with just Al because JJ decided bowling's more important or something.
Yeah, this guy and his priorities. I don't even want to get into it, but pretty tragic.
I'll say some people, man.
But he did say he's bowling for a big tourney, or he's getting ready for a big tourney. So maybe if he wins, he'll remember us.
We'll find out.
Yeah,
Well,
easy as that.
let's just get into it.
Let's do it.
Manager of the week was Daddy Daycare. Al, 98% of your best roster.
Needed it all, too.
Needed every bit of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you won by what, 2?
Yep.
I believe you and Micah, you played Micah, right?
Yep.
You were the narrowest game of the week. Narrowest victory was Jeremy over Sean, actually.
Yeah, but it was quite close.
It was quite close.
Let's see. I won by just over 2 points. 2.2.
Alrighty. Well, our lowest scorer and worst manager of the week was Keith, scoring a whopping 79 points. Appreciate that, bub.
You got to be better than that, Keith.
Yeah. I appreciated it, though. Not going to lie.
Just tragic. Just tragic.
I'll say, even if he would have played his best lineup, I still would have won.
Yeah, well, also true.
That's what happens when Tyreek Hill is on bye.
Bingo.
Yikes. All right, so we did Narrow's game. Biggest blowout was Colton versus Garrett, 149-84. Hate to see it. High score was Colton. So,
good week.
Good week for fantasy football.
Trades wise, we are past the deadline, so no trades.
Yep.
Did have some waivers this week, so let's go ahead and get into the waivers. Keith grabbed Ty Chandler, Jordan Reed, Russell Wilson, and Rondale Moore. Ty Chandler, the big pickup of the week, went for $16. McKay was in for $5. Yeah, I was in for $1. Okay.
I'll say he's the third string running back for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, he's not great, but
no.
We'll see. We'll see. He's probably going to be the guy this week at least.
Let's say we'll find out.
Who do they play this week? Denver? They've been better.
Denver's actually coming on a little bit.
Yeah, they're playing better. JJ got the Washington DST for 7 bones. Is their matchup just fantastic?
I know it's a good matchup this week, but for 7, I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's the Giants, so yeah, okay. Also got Jalen Guyton for $2. Garrett got the Jacksonville DST today for $5. Who do they play this week? Do you recall?
I do not recall who Jacksonville plays.
I was not thinking it was a great matchup. Here I got it. They played Tennessee. Ooh, you hate to see that against your own team.
It's a win-win.
Yeah. I picked up Rico Dowdle, backup running back for the Dallas Cowboys. Crableg went $2 bids, went with Jerick McKinnon as well as Quentin Johnston. Okay. I feel like Quentin Johnston's just sat on everybody's roster for
at least a week.
Yeah, just back on the waivers. Jerick McKinnon, this is about the time last year. Jerick McKinnon was like RB4 through the rest of the season, so
yeah, that's no lie.
You never know. Micah picked up Matt Prater in the Tennessee DST, who's playing Jacksonville. Justin, you grabbed the Tampa DST.
Not playing them this week.
Copy. And Acuff picked up Chris Boswell. Is he still the Steelers kicker?
I believe so. He's just going straight Steelers.
Yeah.
He said, I'm getting the toilet bowl winner, so might as well do it with my team. But I picked up Tampa for my Week 13 bye with the Ravens. I forget who they're playing. They have a pretty decent one. I forget who it was exactly, Week 13.
Carolina, nice.
Yep, Carolina. And then their playoffs, not too bad. They have Green Bay and Jacksonville.
You're not going away. You won't go away from the Ravens.
The Ravens actually have a tough schedule. They have like San Francisco and somebody else. I forgot who it was.
Okay.
But we can get into that later.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll say that's not be an issue.
That's waivers.
That's waivers. Let's get into last week. And we'll just start with Forrest and JJ over there. Everybody had JJ except for me, and I was correct because JJ sucks.
Thank you.
All right. That total was 132 to 94 in favor of Forrest. Forrest had Joshua Dobbs, the Pastronaut, go for 25. Alexander Madison for 4.3. Najee Harris, 18.5. Amari Cooper, 16. Jordan Addison, 11. Sam Laporta, 8. Javonte Williams, have a game, 21 points. Evan McPherson with 7, and the 49ers defense with 21.
Is Javonte back?
Javonte, I don't know if he's back, but he's better. I'm about to say he averaged about 4 yards a carry. Actually, a little under that.
Yeah, I thought his snaps were going up, which they were, but then not so much this last week.
I'll say it's kind of hard when you're already getting 25 touches. So
that's fair.
But, yeah. On the JJ side, he had Trevor Lawrence, the princess that was not promised.
What a bust.
For a whopping 4 points. Devin Singletary, though.
Welcome.
30 carries, 150 yards, and a tutty.
That's what he should have done last week, too.
Dude, I didn't think Devin Singletary was that kind of guy, but he got 23.
For some.
Jerome Ford, almost 12. Jacoby Myers with 4. Cortland Sutton, 17. Logan Thomas, 9. Douglas, 14.5. He might be getting a quarterback this week.
Demario Douglas, though. He's been nice.
Solid rookie. Was he undrafted or was he a late round?
I don't remember, actually.
I don't remember either, but I know he wasn't really picked up much in dynasty leagues because you got him on waivers.
Correct.
Who is that? Josh Myers, Joe Myers, whatever.
Jason.
Jason. Didn't even have the right J. Kicker for 11 points. And then the New Orleans defense, DST. -1.
Is this guy JJ gone negative on defense like a few weeks in a row now, I feel like?
JJ doesn't understand defenses. That's why
he's having a tough time right now with those.
Having a tough time with them defenses.
All right. Next matchup is the Sean and Jeremy matchup. We were all Sean except for Al, who was correct.
You were correct.
Thank you. Jeremy pulls this one off. 111 to 109 was our closest matchup of the week. On the Jeremy side, he had Deshaun Watson go for 16. Rashad White went for 18. Nice night for Rashad White. Antonio Gibson went for 16.5. Okay. Tyler Lockett. Predictable good week for Tyler Lockett. Went for 23.5. T. Higgins. You just hate to see that. You just hate to see that T was played there. Yeah, he was out. And he's out again tonight. Anyhow, Cole Kmet went for 9.6. Christian Kirk went for 14.4. Riley Patterson went for 8. And the Buffalo DST went for 6. On the Sean side, he had Joe Burrow go for 21. Okay, Houston, good matchup. Also, take that L, Bengals. That's comedy. Tyler Algier went for 5. Bijan's backup. Everybody knows that. Kareem Hunt went for 9.2. Devontae Adams went for 14.5. DK Metcalf, again, predictable matchup for the Seattle Seahawks receivers, 16.8. Schultz went for 11. Thielen went for 10.2. Carlson went for 8. And the Cleveland D, one of the best plays of the year, they went for 14 against Baltimore. And also a crazy win. Last week, lots of crazy wins.
In the Buffalo.
You got me. What'd you say?
What happened in Buffalo?
Yeah, you just got to be better than that. I mean, I love that. The Bengals and the Bills are outside the playoffs right now. And, like, significantly, like a couple spots out.
Dude, it's crazy. I don't understand it.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Yeah. Well, let's get into our next matchup. Caleb versus Acuff wasn't even close, 140-90. On the Acuff side, he had 20 points from CJ Stroud, who's looking like a stud.
Facts.
James Cook getting 11, fumbled twice, only lost one of them. That
looks
one was
so
funny.
Good. The one was funny. He looked so good though when he touched the ball, but they benched him basically.
I mean, when he's running with the football like it way out here, like he's LaShawn McCoy,
you can't blame him. But
I say he's acting like he's LaShawn McCoy, but he can't hold on to the football.
Yeah, about the same as LaShawn McCoy.
Right. Jalen Warren, apparently the running back one in Pittsburgh, 19 points. Jerry Jeudy, 6.5. Deontay Johnson, only 2.7. Welcome back to Earth.
Yeah, tragic.
Ferguson, Fergulicious, got 12.5. JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba, 9.5. Young Ho getting a solid 3.
Okay.
Pittsburgh defense getting 6. Nothing much on his bench.
No.
Well, he's got Keontae Mitchell on his bench. Or Mitchell, or whatever the heck his name is.
Yeah, he went for 13.5. But
3 carries.
Yeah, I mean, he's electric. He's better than HN.
That's a stretch, but all right. On the Caleb side, he had Jared Goff go for 21. Kenneth Walker, nearly 20. Derrick Henry, 3 points. Starting to become Yeti season, but he's not looking like a Yeti.
Yeah, that's just sad.
Stephen Diggs, 6.5. He needs to get more touches. Keenan Allen, 40.5.
Keenan Allen's been one of the best picks of the entire draft season.
Dude, 11 receptions, 175 yards, and 2 tutties.
Yeah, that game was fantastic. I had Almoner on the other side, so that was fun.
Yeah. Well, George Kittle over here getting 3 catches for 116 yards.
Bomb touchdown.
20.5 points. Michael Pittman, 16.5. Brandon McManus with 1. And the Jets defense, special teams, 12 points. Nothing really left on the bench. So, all in all, these guys played their best lineups pretty much.
Yeah, it's the best you can do. All right, let's take a look-ski at the Colton GMAT matchup. We were all on Colton, and Colton won massively. Colton won 148.9 to Garrett's 83.7. I mean, it just wasn't close from the get-go. On the Garrett side, he had Lamar go for 15. He should have scored more points in that game, I feel like, but just points never came. Chubba Bubba Hubbard, he went for 5.9. Brian Robinson, who is quietly the RB6 on the season, went for 27. DeAndre Hopkins went for 5.7. Gabe Davis went for 9.6. You just never know with Gabe Davis anymore. I mean, you can't trust him at all. Chief David Njoku went for 11.8. Calvin Ridley went for 4. Tyler Bass went for 2. And the Atlanta defense went for 2. Lots of 2s. You hate to see that. On the Colton side, Dak Prescott, you guys been a stud all through the last 4 weeks or so.
Has it been Jeez.
I think so. Him and
38,
CD.
27, 29, by 24. Since week 6.
Yeah, really, but week 8, 9, and 10 have been
phenomenal.
Yeah. Johnny Taylor is – have you seen the graph of the top 3 receivers in yardage over the last 3 weeks?
No, I have not.
It's a picture of when they were all Cowboys, and it's CeeDee Lamb, Noah Brown, and Amari Cooper, those 3, when they're all Cowboys. Obviously now they're not, but those are the 3 leading receiver yards in the last 3 weeks.
That's
crazy.
Wild.
Debo went for 16. Welcome back. They smushed Jacksonville.
Dude, Jacksonville sucks.
Yeah, kind of. Luke Musgrave got 8.4. Aaron Jones went for 9.5. Dustin Hopkins, kickers, kill me. 5 points, and the Dallas defense 11 points. Man, I love the Dallas defense, but this 14, 15, 16, 17. You can't play that defense any of those 4 weeks.
Hey,
it goes Philly, Buffalo, Miami, Detroit.
I mean, you can not recommend it, but you can. Yeah. But
I hope
man
had
Mike Evans on his bench, by the way.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he still scored almost 150. Wow.
He's finally got a decent squad. We'll see if he can finish. Probably not.
Probably not. Let's get into what became the matchup of the week. Wasn't originally, but y'all put on a show.
It was a good game.
Al versus Micah. Al, you won 146.9 to Micah's 144.7. On the Micah side, he had Justin Herbert, 29.5. Austin Eckler, 21.5. Ramondre, a little over 13. Jamar Chase, 23.5, excuse me. Hollywood, not looking so much like Hollywood, getting 3.8.
Yeah, tough week.
Hey, but he's got Trey McBride picking up the scraps, getting 21. Garrett Wilson getting 18. Matthew Gay getting 3. And the Vikings defense with 11. As he had Jahmyr Gibbs on the bench for 26.2.
Mark Andrews has been now ruled out.
Lovely. I do not like seeing that, but it is what it is. On the Daddy Daycare side, you had Brock Purdy go for almost 24. Bijan, hey, you got 22 carries, 17.5 points.
It's about time.
About time he got some touches. And they still lost to Arizona. Love to see it.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Joe Mixon getting 12.5. Amon Ross, St. Brown, ASMR, 30.5. Chris Godwin, 9.4. TJ Hawk, 30.5.
He snapped too.
Dude. If J. Jeff doesn't come back this week, he's going to snap this week too.
Mm-hmm. Well, even when J. Jeff comes back, Hawkinson's the new one in the offense.
You hope.
He is. No, I watched Josh Dobbs enough.
But he hasn't played with Justin Jefferson yet, so.
Yeah, he played with a similar talent in Hollywood Brown. Okay, yeah, that one I couldn't even do that one.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs getting 11.5. Aubrey, the kicker for Dallas, getting 7, and the Seahawks defense special teams with 4. I'll say you pretty much played your best one.
Yeah, this one was a stressful matchup because going into Monday Night Football, I had Jacobs and he had Wilson left. And on the first Jets drive, Wilson had 4 or 5 receptions for 60 yards or something on the first drive. I'm like, all right, well, I'm fucked. But just barely did enough to hold on.
Right.
Yep, good game. And then we had the Justin Keith matchup, which turned into a non-contest, essentially. Keith just laid down, I guess. I don't know. It's pretty tragic. On the Justin won 130 to Keith 79.
No chance.
Not even close. Joshua Allen on the Justin side went for 16.4. Christian McCaffrey went for 20.2. Brees Hall, 10.5. He'll be all right.
He'll be fine.
Olave, oh my God, as an Olave owner, you got to be just praying for some more Jameis Winston. Woo!
Stay with Winston, baby.
That boy was cooking. Noah Brown off the waivers, straight into the lineup, 24.2. Dalton Kincaid went for 16. Tony Pollard. I mean, this guy just might be a bust.
This guy stinks.
Yeah, I mean, you had to play him in that matchup, but that's tough.
My other option was David
Lamar Jackson just went down.
Oh, shit. They're missing Mark Andrews and Lamar now?
I didn't see the play. Oh, here we go.
Here it is. Looks like his ankle got rolled up. anterior ankle sprain. It looks like the one that the guy's holding is the one that Lamar hurt.
Yeah. All right. Justin Tucker in the Baltimore D went for 16 per month.
Nice.
On the Kevin side, he had Taylor Heineke go for 9, Saquon Barkley go for 7.1. Nice third-round pick, Evan. Alvin Kamara went for 18.5. Raheed Shaheed is buns. McLaurin buns.
9 targets, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's crazy, actually. Mark Andrews, who
might be done for the night.
Now injured, yeah. 6.4. Gus Bus Edwards, 9.8. Hey, he already almost has that tonight. That's nice. Cam Dicker went for 7, and the Vegas D went for 6.
Oh, yeah, Brandon Cooks on his bench.
Oh, you hate to see that.
One to help him, but
tough. Good week, though.
I'd say good week. On the week, the podcast, Al, we did pretty good. 5-1 apiece. JJ went 4-2. All in all, not bad.
It's no surprise when everybody has a good week. We're just a little better than JJ. It's just that's how things should be.
Naturally. I'll say on the year we're 44-16. JJ is 36-24.
It feels like it's over at this point.
For JJ, yeah.
Yeah, he's 8 games back.
We could absolutely just try and get this whole week wrong and still be way ahead.
Yeah.
But we're not going to do that because we're not crazy.
Yeah, no.
Right.
Pure domination.
Absolutely, at all times. Let's get into the standings real quick. We'll start with the worst division, which is probably mine, let's be honest. Might be yours. It's between us two.
Yeah, definitely between us two.
So I'll start in the Central. I'm in the lead 10-0. I have secured a top 3 seed, guaranteed. Mikey can't catch me. Thank you.
You're one of the best regular season players I've ever seen.
Dude, I'm amazing at the regular season.
You really are. It's crazy.
Playoff time.
We're going to have to look back at all-time records because you might catch me this year. I can't remember what the difference was.
I know Sleeper I've run it.
Yeah.
Way ahead, but I don't know about ESPN days.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and look at those records.
But Mike, he's 5-5 on the year. Jeremy 4-6. Acuff 1-9. 9 games out of first from the division.
You hate that.
Yikes. All right, in the West, Al, you're in the lead there. 7-3. You win this week, you're guaranteed the top 3 seed as well.
Looking forward to it.
I'd say. G-Matt, he's 4-6. Sean 3-7, and JJ only 5 games back of you at 2-8.
He's right in it.
In the East, this one's tight. You got Keith 8-2, but he's down almost 100 points to Colton, who's 7-3 on the year. So if Colton and Keith get the same record, Colton's going to jump him. Third place, you got Caleb at 5-5. He is the 5th seed on the year right now. And Forrest, he is the 7th seed right now at 4-6.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Dude, if they could get all 3 or all 4 of them in,
that'd be pretty nuts.
I don't think it can happen because they got to play each other the next 3 weeks after this week.
Yeah. So this is the
last.
Right now we have a 4-5 team in.
5-5.
Is that right?
5-5.
Oh, okay. 5.
Mike is the 6th seed at 5-5.
Okay. Curious.
I'll say, but Mike, he's got Jeremy and Acuff yet to play this year, and myself.
Yeah, what's kind of nice for like you and me is
our divisions are not.
Yeah, we're one week away from being back in divisional matchups, and I welcome divisional matchups.
We both do. Our divisions are not that hard this year,
as opposed to the other division that's got to beat up on each other. So I'm really thinking it's going to be you and me with the bye.
I think we're going to be the 1 and 2 seed. Colton's team, though, actually, I was looking at it because I play him this week. Doesn't look bad at all.
Colton's team?
Yeah. Pretty solid squad.
Yeah, very solid squad. Yeah, He's got a real squad this week.
He's even got bench pieces. So
yeah, you could lose this one pretty easily.
I'll say it could happen, but we'll get in the wild card next week. I didn't update the doc this week, so let's get into next week. JJ and Jeremy going against each other for possible toilet bowl preview.
Oh yeah, I do like that thought. All right, let's take a look ski. Week 11, we got Jeremy, we got JJ. Currently, Jeremy is projected to win 99 to JJ's 91. Lamar is walking off the field as we speak.
Nope.
Psych. No. Psych. All right, Jeremy. Oh. Now he's really just toying with us.
Yep. Now he's just screwing with us, man.
Jeremy has Will Levis against Jacksonville, Rachaad White against San Francisco, DeAndre Swift against the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm looking forward to that game. That's going to be a fun one.
It looks like it should be good.
Yeah, Tyler Lockett against the Rams, Devonta Smith against the Chiefs, Cole Kmet against Detroit, Christian Kirk against Tennessee, Riley Patterson against Chicago, and the Buffalo G against the Jets. Do quite like that play. On the JJ side, he's got T-Law against Tennessee, Devin Singletary against Arizona. That could be a smush if Damian Pierce does not go. Jerome Ford against Pittsburgh. Don't hate, don't love it. I'm nervous for all Browns assets right now.
Yeah.
Given the QB situation.
Was it DJR or something like that? Or
DTR. Dorian Thompson Robinson.
DTR, that's what it is.
Yeah, we'll see on him. Jacoby Meyer against Miami. That could be a high-scoring game. Miami's defense has been better as of late. Cortland Sutton against Minnesota. Logan Thomas against the Giants. Jalen Guyton is getting the start. That can be a real thing, right?
No, it is. Doesn't really have much on his bench.
This guy stinks.
Watch Guyton go off.
He probably will. Jason Myers against the Rams, and I do love the Washington D against the New York Football Giants. But give me Jeremy.
Give me Jeremy as well, but can we just talk real quick about Jeremy being the quarterback killer?
Yeah, he really is. It's something with Jeremy that quarterbacks just truthfully don't agree with, which is ironic because he, in his former life, was a quarterback.
That's crazy. Who did JJ have?
That's what I'm just going to look at. Give me – he'll take JJ this week.
He'll take JJ.
So just another one that we will –
take away.
Go one up on.
But Jeremy. But, man, Jeremy had what? Aaron Rodgers and now Deshaun Watson Voldemort?
Mm-hmm.
Hate to see it. Still, our next matchup is between Forrest and Acuff, the 7 seed, versus the 12 seed.
Off to a good start for Acuff.
Oh, my gosh, negative 0.5 already from Keaton Mitchell. He gave Keaton a start? Shoot, let's get into him real quick. Well, projections Forrest 102.8 to Acuff's 88. Doesn't look close. Give me Forrest. But on the Acuff side, he's got C.J. Stroud versus Arizona, James Cook versus the Jets. I don't hate it. Jets' run defense isn't that great. Jalen Warren at Cleveland, don't like that. Deontay Johnson at Cleveland, don't like that. JSN, Jackson Smith-Njigba at the Rams. Jake Ferguson at Carolina. As recently mentioned, Keaton Mitchell, 2 carries, negative 5 yards in the game tonight already. Chris Boswell at kicker. And the Steelers defense versus Cleveland. Love to see that.
Yes, you do.
On the 4 side, he's got Joshua Dobbs Sunday night at Denver. Alexander Mattison at Denver. Najee Harris at Cleveland. Amari Cooper versus Pitt. Jordan Addison, he's going to be at Denver. Sam Laporta versus Chicago. Javonte Williams versus Minnesota. Jeez. This man is all in the Miami, Denver, and Pittsburgh, Cleveland. No. Yeah, Miami, Denver, pretty much.
Yeah.
Harrison Butker is going to be his kicker, and the 49ers defense versus Tampa.
Like Forrest.
Why does he have 2 kickers?
I have no idea.
3 tight ends, 2 kickers, 2 defenses.
This guy, and he's going to sneak. And he's going to sneak into the playoffs.
2 quarterbacks, 3 tight ends, 2 kickers, 2 defense. What?
Interesting roster construction. But still give me Forrest.
Yeah, still give me Forrest, but strange.
And JJ took Forrest.
Clean sweep for Forrest.
Yeah, naturally. All right, next we got the Crab and Sean matchup. This one, projections are a little bit close. Currently, Crab is projected to win 112 to Sean's 104. On the Caleb side, we have Jared Goff against Chicago, Ken Walker against the Rams, Derrick Henry against Jacksonville. Gotta like that. Steph Diggs against the Giants. Keenan Allen against Green Bay, though.
Love it.
That could be fun. George Kittle against Tampa. Brandon Ayuk against Tampa. The double Niners stack.
Wow.
Curious. Jake Elliott against the Chiefs. The New York Jets D against Buffalo. Gotta say, I don't love that one. Although, Buffalo, figure it out.
Josh Allen's going to throw at least 1 pick.
Yeah. I might even be as bold to say at least 2 turnovers.
I mean, with James Cook running the ball, Josh Allen throwing the ball, you're at least guaranteed 2 turnovers.
Exactly. Yeah, it's true.
That's what you're
it's facts. On the Sean side, he has Joe Burrow going right now against Baltimore. He currently has 1.4 points. This game's been pretty hideous.
Ooh, deep ball.
Ooh, get that shit out of here. James Conner against Houston.
Could be a smush.
Is James Conner going for sure this week?
Yeah.
Nice. Isaiah Pacheco, Monday night against Philly. Don't really love that one. Devontae Adams, he is going against Miami. That could end up being a shootout. DK Metcalf against the Rams. Schultz against Arizona. Okay. Schultz has been nice.
He hasn't been bad, honestly. He's tight end 7 on the year?
Yeah. Pretty decent.
Started out rough, but he's picked it up.
Jahan Dotson, I can't fathom how this guy is in the roster this week after
Gabe Davis part 2.
A freaking 95 snap percent share last week and 0 fantasy points. Daniel Carlson went for 4.6 in the good morning, idiot. Daniel Carlson against Miami and the Cleveland D against Pittsburgh.
It's going to be close, but give me Crab leg.
Yeah, give me Crab for sure. JJ takes Crab as well.
Clean sweep for Crab.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that close.
I'll say he might surprise us, but I'm not betting on it. Our next matchup is going to be Micah versus Garrett. Right now, projections are Garrett 95, Micah 111. Starting the Garrett side, he's got Lamar Jackson going right now, and Lamar is in the game. He's back out there. So we'll see how that goes. Chuba Hubbard versus Dallas. Don't love that. Brian Robinson versus the Giants. I do love that. The actual D-Hop at Jacksonville. Gaby Davis versus the Jets. Yikes. Njoku versus Pittsburgh. Calvin Ridley versus Tennessee. Tyler Bass versus the Jets. And the Jaguars defense versus Tennessee. Yeah, it's heavy into that Tennessee matchup.
Facts.
Micah, X going to give it to you. He's got Justin Herbert going at Green Bay. Austin Eckler also there. Jahmyr Gibbs, welcome to the starting lineup versus Chicago. Jamar Chase, He's playing right now. He's got 2 points, 1 catch, 10 yards. Hollywood at Houston. Trey McBride also there. Garrett Wilson at Buffalo. Matt Prater at Houston. And the Vikings defense special teams at Denver. I don't know how I feel about that one. But
yeah,
I'm still going with Micah.
Yeah, give me Micah. Green Bay is terrible. Chargers are going to put up plenty of points.
Garrett's team does not look good outside of a couple people.
Yeah. JJ also takes Micah.
So we got 3 sweeps in a row.
Yeah.
2 games left.
Got to change here. This surely was up for candidate matchup of the week. Oh, shit. Hold on. We have Justin against Colton, 2 of our highest records, highest scoring teams facing off here in week 11. Justin currently projected to lose for the first time all year, though his percentage is higher. Am I confusion there?
Right now it shows I'm projected for 127 points to his 124.
Am I crazy? That says 121 on my screen.
That's what I was before the game started, I guess.
Okay, that makes more sense then. I was thinking I was going crazy for a moment. But all right, Justin is projected to win 127 to Colton's 124. On the Justin side, he has Josh Allen going against the Jets. Jets have been pretty nice. Christian McCaffrey against Tampa Bay.
Smush.
Yeah. Christian McCaffrey anytime. Smush.
Bingo.
Breece Hall against Buffalo.
It's either him or Mostert, and Achan's back, so I'm going to go with Breece.
Okay. Puka Nacua against Seattle. Got to think that my boy Stafford's back there to save Nacua and Cup.
God, I please hope so.
Jalen Waddle against Vegas. Gotta love that one. Evan Ingram against Tennessee. Again, gotta love that one. Tony Pollard getting the go again here against Carolina. I mean, there's not a much better matchup. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. Justin Tucker playing right now has a point, and the Baltimore D also playing right now has 11 points. On the Colton side, Dak against Carolina. That's concerning.
Hopefully he goes out in the third quarter.
I think he can do enough.
Runs in 3 touchdowns.
That's what you need. That's what you need is the touchdowns to go Pollard's way. Unfortunately, that ain't been happening much.
No, not since week 1.
No. Aaron Jones is going against the Chargers.
Up and down.
Okay, that could be all right. ETN against Tennessee. Don't love that matchup. CeeDee Lamb against Carolina. Okay. Again, yeah, we might have a problem there with that stack. Deebo Samuel against Tampa Bay. T. Kels against Philly. Mike Evans against San Fran. Hopkins against Pittsburgh. And the Dallas D against Carolina.
This is a tough matchup. I'm not even going to lie.
Yeah,
this is
going to be a good game. Yeah, this might be your one. I think I'm riding with Colton. He's got too much of the Cowboys and a Cowboys-Carolina matchup. I think that's going to, unfortunately, be the difference for you.
I'd say it's not pretty for me.
Well, I mean, your team's good, though. You can go out and put up 175 any week you wanted to.
Yeah, my team's no scrub.
Both of these teams.
But his team, right now, they're just hot at the right time.
Yeah, well, it's the right time right now. It won't be when we get to the playoffs, so don't worry, Justin. We'll be good.
I want to be the first undefeated champion. That's what I want to be, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Why don't you focus on just being a champion first?
Yeah. Hey, I'll take that. All right. I'm not greedy.
Just throwing it out there.
Just throwing it out there. Well, let's get into our matchup of the week. I made it you and Keith, but I don't know.
Could have gone either way. I don't know
what happened to Keith's. He took defense out.
Yeah, so he should be around.
Let's say 10 points, 116.
He appears to not have defense on the roster.
But all right.
All right.
Well, right now the projections are 127 Al to Keith's 106. On the Keith side, he's got Tua versus Vegas, Saquon at Washington, Gus the Bus. He's already got 8 points tonight.
Tutty.
4 carries, 7 yards, 1 tutty. God.
7 yards, baby.
But here's the wild card. Tyreek Hill.
Against Vegas.
Against Vegas. Hey, that
could be bad.
40 bomb.
Yeah.
So that's the wild card right there. Terry McLaurin's in the lineup versus the Giants. Don't hate that. Mark Andrews, is he back in or is he done?
He's been ruled out.
Oh, not good. 2 catches, 23 yards, only getting 4 points from him. Hate to see that.
Yeah.
Brandon Cooks, welcome to the lineup. You're going against Carolina, as recently talked about.
Love that.
Dicker the kicker at Green Bay, and no defense at the moment.
Yeah, going to be somebody off the wire.
There's nobody good on the wire because it just got picked apart this week.
Yeah. Uh-huh. You hate to see that.
But on the Dicker side, you got Patty Mahomes versus Philly tonight. Joshua Jacobs at Miami. Joe Mixon going right now. He's got 6 carries, 40 yards. There we go. Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. Just as you were saying that, he caught a screen that I thought he was about to house. I was like, oh, shit.
I was even looking at my TV. Shit.
Yeah, sorry, I got it. It's too much of my view here. I need to pay attention.
You got ASMR, Amon-Ra St. Brown versus Chicago.
Woo-hoo.
Cooper Kupp getting Matty Stafford back versus Seattle. TJ Hawkinson at Detroit. AJ Brown at Kansas City. Aubrey, Dallas kicker at Carolina. And the Lions defense special teams versus Chicago.
I don't know how I feel about that play.
I mean, I feel comfortable with it.
It's his first week.
If Justin Fields is back, it was an injury to his thumb on his throwing hand.
Yeah, that's true. That's
a guaranteed 2 picks.
That's true. And I mean, even if he's healthy, it's guaranteed 2 picks.
I mean, would you rather play the defense that's going against Justin Fields or the defense that's going against Matty Stafford?
Correct.
So that's my view of it. So, Danny Dicker, you're going to run away with that one.
Yeah, I should win this one. And then it gets real interesting in the bye weeks.
Oh, you got your bye weeks coming up?
I do have a couple guys on bye, but I should be okay. But I mean, as far as in the playoffs, the bye weeks becomes real interesting. Let me.
I think it should be me and you, but it could be Keith or Colton.
Let's just take a look real quick.
Because I don't remember who has the edge. You or Colton? I think it's you, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm 5 points off of you in points. Me and you are about tied in points, and we're ahead of everybody by a bit.
You're ahead of Colton by 50 points. So
yeah,
that can all change the week though.
Mixon, please.
Oh,
now hand it off. Now just hand it off.
And watch him get murdered by Patrick Queen.
Patrick Queen is not that good. All right. The no good Glizzies are going to win this game. Micah.
Go ahead and give it to him.
Okay.
Caleb.
Go, Joe. Go, Joe. Give me that. Yeah, touchdown.
Nice. Love to see it.
Yeah. Love that for me.
So Caleb, you in 2020. That should be how this week goes, honestly.
What'd you say?
That should be how this week goes right there.
Yeah. Well, we can come back and play with this game because this probably has some deciding here.
Right.
But this is when it gets crazy. Oh, shit. Hold on.
What the heck?
Sorry. So you're not going to lose any of these games.
Probably not. I mean, the only one that
you and Mikey should be a good game.
Hey, let me see what's next week's projections.
Yeah, go look at the matchups and stuff.
119 to 114.
Okay, so this should actually be a decent game.
But I should also have Justin Jefferson back, so.
Yeah, we'll just give you that, but that can always be one we come back and look at.
Matter 2020. Or 2022, I should say.
Yeah.
Tailgates. That should be a good one.
That one could be a good one,
yeah. Yep. Let's see. Hold on. Who's that? Sean and who?
Crabug?
Sean.
I'm sorry, Forrest.
Sean is.
Oh. Good. Sorry, go ahead.
Sean is projected to be over Garrett.
Okay. And then can you look at the week 12?
Keith. Let's see. Where's Keith? 102 to 96 in favor of Forrest. Let's see what the buys look like. But that's also without
no buys.
That's also without him having a defense too, so that's gonna be tight.
All right, we'll give that one a 2. And then I gave myself over JJ.
Yeah, you should.
Week 13, there are buys this week, but sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna run that one.
This week 13, this matchup's pretty
I would
big.
say Colton, but let me check the buys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bye week for Keith.
This doesn't matter. So, yeah, the bye week's going to be super close, but.
Yep, it's going to be you. It's going to be me. That's going to be Micah. Tailgates. Ooh.
That one could go either way. Damn, Keith's got a tough schedule down the stretch.
Keith is projected 88 points to McKay's 115. He's got McLaurin on a bye.
This could be a curious finish.
I think Keith's going to go on a losing streak here.
Yeah, he's got an extremely tough stretch here. But this does look like the playoffs.
So I should definitely get a bye. And then you and Colton's going to come down to points for, it looks like, really.
Yeah.
That's what I was figuring.
It should come down to head-to-head because I smacked Colton.
Well, that's not how this league works, is it?
No, but it should. All right. We're not doing games nothing tonight. We're going to go watch this football game, right?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Joe Burrow's down in the medical tent.
Oh, my goodness. I was about to say, we only got one viewer, so there's no point doing Weddles and all that shit, is there?
Yeah. Well, I hope they enjoyed our show tonight. It's quite good, in my opinion.
Let's say it's probably Micah, if I'm going to guess.
Some people might prefer the shorter stuff, just get to the damn point. And,
yeah. Let's say, I'm game for it. We don't really have many viewers, so.
Yeah.
Hey,
all right, brother.
Nice little 50-minute show.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good, I feel like.
About to say. I love it. Well, good seeing you, bud.
You too, brother.
Good
luck this week.
Good luck to you. Peace.
See you.